A year ago, we came to, we met Jay. The first thing he said to us was, you know, you're in Hollywood, you shouldn't be so Jewish like you are. So we made some changes. He said you don't want to offend the non-Jewish people or the Jewish people. You know, we have to see them, and we always start with a Hasidic story. There's a very famous story about a man that goes to his Rav, to his Rebbe, his rabbi, but a little rabbi, not like from your list. Rav says to his Rav, Rav, you never believe what happened to me. My son left the house and became a Christian. The Rav says, shh, never believe what happened to me. My son left the house too and became a Christian. So what do? The Rav said, he prayed to God. He prayed to God, and God answered and said, you never believe what happened to me. We went to meet with Jay the first time in his where he works, by JTN, and we thought, you know, they told us all the Jews they run the Hollywood, and this is the Jewish network, so we figured this is going to be the Choshik, the studios, the big thing. We thought Beverly Hills, the Rabbis, you know, the whole thing. We did the map quiz.
A shithole.
Valley, we met Jay. At that time he was sick. He wasn't feeling so good. He had problems with the breathing, the asthma, the respiratory problems. And we prayed for him. We sent a fax to the Wailing Wall. We tried to help. We didn't know what to do. Then one time when we ourselves into the doctor, we asked Jay to make a recommendation. That's when we found out what the problem was. He sent us to a doctor. We went to the doctor. He checked out the eyes, the throat, the chest. Then he grabs me right in the basin. So I slapped him. He hops out of the car.
You have to find a new dentist.
Jay always wanted to make us feel comfortable in Los Angeles with you know, all the different things that we like for eating. We eat only kosher food, unlike you. And he took us to a restaurant in the Pico Robertson, the fancy restaurant. We don't know from fancy restaurants. We go to Genender's, Kosher Delight. We go Cafe on Lee. You never been there? So he took us to this fancy restaurant on Pico. I don't remember the name of it. It's they want to be French. And every waiter, Dorton, had a shtickle, he had a small spoon in his jacket pocket. So we go, and shoot it. Why do you have a little small spoon like all the waiters? They said, well, there's a very fancy restaurant, and we noticed the #1 instrument that the clients keep dropping are the small spoon. So we carry a small spoon here. We were very impressed. The next waiter, we saw him out in the bathroom, and he had an orange string coming out of his breast. So we said, excuse me, what's with the orange string? He said, this is a very fancy restaurant, and owner to make sure we not only wash our hands in the bathroom, we're not allowed to touch our shmendrik, so we tie a string and pull it out with that. I said, how do you put it back in? He said, with a small spoon. Jay helped us to move into the apartment. We found so he helped us settle into the apartment. We were looking for furniture, and he told us to go to the Craigslist. So, have you been on the Craigslist? It's an amazing thing. There's a story with everybody on the Craigslist. We got into this conversation with the person selling something we need. So she wrote like this: must sell shelves, $100. So I wrote back, why do you have to sell? How about 25? It's Yidden. He's moving out of boyfriend's apartment, could you do 85? I said, what happened with the boyfriend? 35. He didn't listen or care about me, and he couldn't handle my codependency issues. 65. I said, did he cheat? 40. He said, yes, how'd you know? 50. I said, I'd never cheat, I'd listen, I'd work with all your issues. 45. She writes, the shelves are yours, I'll bring them right over. She's been living with us for 2.5 weeks, we can't get rid of her or her shelves. Enough of the JTN. It's an incredible 20 years JTN. It's the art of JTN is taking 20 minutes worth of entertainment and putting it into a 2-hour show. It's unbelievable. I can't believe our careers is in this man's hand. But we are so grateful. We're so proud to be Jewish. You have to be proud to be Jewish, right? You have to be proud to be Jewish, yes? There's nothing worse than people who are Jewish who try to hide it. And we see this now, because we're living here in Los Angeles. You see people who are going around. We met a guy who tried to join the club that doesn't let the Jews in. So he said to his friend, Hugh, you have to let me in. He said, listen, Mo, they don't want Jews. So when you register, don't say your name is Mo Ginstein. Don't say you have a big Cadillac. Don't say the kids go to Brandeis University. You gotta fudge it up. So Mo went to the club, the registrar, said to the man, I should be a member. So what's your name? He said, Jack Smith. So what kind of a car do you have? A Saab. Where do the kids go to school? Yale. So, what's your religion? This is Goyish. Like I said before, we are Hasidim, and the Hasidim, we sing, we bring simcha, and after 20 years of a career that Jay has, we try to think what song fits this man's next career move. So if you know the words, you sing along with us. Yitkadam.